You did dumb. Sometimes you do a dumb.
Yeah.
And the worst case scenario is when the dumb persists. The best kind of dumb is the dumb that dies when the decision ends.
Shalom, this is David.
Hi, David, this is Jeff. I don't have to say the word, it's weird.
I know. It's been a while since I've led one of these. I think the last one was Viable Buffet.
Oh boy.
So it's been a bit. So
I think it might have been the House Flippers, maybe.
Oh, House Flippers, that's right. That was more recent. So this is Subnautica. This is not Subnautica Below Zero, which is the most recent thing. I saw a speedrun of this at the most recent GDQ, and I was like, oh, that looks terrifying and amazing. So
you're like, oh, that is for me, and I hate things that are terrifying. So it must have made quite the impression.
Yes. So let's start a new game, and then we'll take a look at the later on setup in a minute.
Let's do it.
All right, we are going to do...
I have played a little bit of Subnautica. Mm-hmm. It's actually available on Game Pass, so if you do have Game Pass, at least at the moment of recording, it's on Game Pass. It's pretty easy to just, download and play. I think even on PC Game Pass. So
right. So you have your different difficulty settings, and I like the variation right here. You can be full survival, or just worry about health, or you die for real.
In real life.
Yeah, maybe even. So we are going to start with survival, and this is the load that takes the longest. And we also get to see if the dumb thing I did in my other save file later has permanently made the game run slow. We'll see.
I guess so. We'll enjoy this chill electro while we're waiting.
Let's chill for a second. All right. Boop.
Attention. Hull failure imminent. All personnel abandon ship. Launch in 3, 2, 1.
Everything's fine.
Is the spaceship supposed to do that?
I mean, no. No, I don't think it is. Oh, hey, this isn't dangerous. Not at all. I really love the opening to this game.
I've been working with audio middleware recently, so I'm paying extra attention to the sound design. Have like that, the classic high-pitched squeal after, or you get hit and there's that thunk, but it takes all of the highs and mids out, so it's just lows, and then you have that little high-pitched, opening of Saving Private Ryan, hearing kind of tinnitus simulation. Yeah, it's all good stuff.
So this is the PDA. The PDA will talk to you throughout the game. I like the PDA very much.
An optimal outcome. This PDA has now rebooted in emergency mode with one directive: to keep you alive.
You can replay any audio clip from the game. It's very convenient when you're running away and you can't hear a thing. Alright, so I need to get to a repair tool, which is not in here, but hold on. Where was the repair tool? I should have...
Fortunately, you can go back and listen to any audio that you've missed.
Wait, what? Let me see. What'd you say? Okay, no, it didn't say in there. Do I not have a repair tool? Wait. Okay, real talk. It's been a while. Oh, you know what? I have to go get the stuff for a repair tool.
It does. So, it is a survival crafting game after all.
Right. So a repair tool is silicone rubber, cave sulfur, and titanium. One of those is easy to get. All right. Let's take a look at where we are.
cause unknown. 0 human life signs detected.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see if you're terrified of deep water.
Mm-hmm. It's very nice water, though.
It is. It makes my computer tank just a little bit. Whenever I go into and out of the water sometimes. Not always, but sometimes. So this is the game. You can pick up acid mushrooms and metal salvage, and remember that you aren't in late games. You don't have a lot of like fancy air.
Mm-hmm. You don't have that fancy air that lasts longer than normal plebeian air the rest of us have.
Right. So this is this is the early game. You try to not die. Oh hey, O2 tank. So that'll give you it says blueprints. Let's see, is it? Oh right, you don't actually see it until the full. There you go. So you can get a high capacity one, and then you can upgrade it further and further and further. And it automatically equips it if you don't have something in the slot, which is convenient. Oh, hey, look at this nice little tooltip.
Mm-hmm. It's my understanding that it is not a random world, it's a random starting position?
It's a random starting position, yes.
Okay.
So this is a different starting position than my other file, which is interesting.
The actual water planet itself is the same underneath the water. Okay.
Yeah.
But you always start next to your crashed ship?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I was wondering if that was just happenstance on my first playthrough.
No. So you might be wondering why I'm holding this fish.
It's like a stress reliever.
Sort of. No, it's because you can eat a lot of the life. Also, you can hold this one as a boomerang. Can you throw it? No. I just make sure.
It came back to you.
Yeah, on accident. Oh, oxygen.
Yep. The boomerang has kind of an expression on its face that I feel is appropriate for your situation.
Yeah, I think oh, hi. We're just gonna go this way. So I need the cave sulfur and the silicone rubber. And this is where I try to remember what those things are. Not like what they, you know what I mean.
I have a question about this game.
Yeah.
Is there a storyline?
Yes.
Okay. That is something that I would be excited for. Let's say that the crafting loop did not hook me.
Right. So there is a mode for that, and we are going to explore that mode now. So that's disabled, so that's good. No cost. Boop. So now we can...
You didn't even have to consult our old friend Chat and John.
No.
It's one of his cousins, though. He has a lot of cousins, I think.
Yeah, he does. I mean, hey. So, the idea is you find things, you see how they're useful. You can... That thing just makes med kits, which is convenient.
This is Aurora. Distress signal received. Rescue operation will be dispatched to your location in 9 hours. Continue to monitor
I like that.
emergency transmissions from other life pods.
Well, according to that, you only have to wait 9 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was just stuttering.
1,999.
No, it was
Yeah.
just stuttering. It was just kind of
Computer
a speech
stutters.
impediment.
Yeah. So here's the thing. may support Leviathan-class predators. You have any guesses what a Leviathan-class predator is?
It's probably very small and very cute and near the surface, right? All those things?
You're right, yes.
Okay.
So, here, also, I'm gonna turn this back off. All right. All right, so now I need to pick up another acid mushroom or two. The very first thing I did when I started playing this game is like, oh, I have to pick up all the acid mushrooms. You don't. You super don't. Oh, hey, it did that hang thing it does sometimes. So now I can make a battery. Which also means I can make a scanner. This is the thing you have out the most if you aren't using things for mobility.
The scanner can be used to synthesize blueprints
So
from salvaged
let's put
technology.
this... Oh, it's already on 3. Good, that's where I put it normally. And you can self-scan.
It's like you're playing a VR game. Immediately point the gun at self.
All right, I am normal. Cool.
Continuing to monitor.
Apparently I was not really injured super hard, so that's nice. Filtered water. All right. Cool. So you get the basic idea of this loop.
Mm-hmm. It appears to be dark now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So let's see.
It's weird that someone left it right there in your path. Serendipitous.
I know, it's strange. So this
I take
is
it based on what I've seen that
Yeah.
the even for you, perhaps the survival mechanics are not the main draw of this particular game for you
So-
personally.
So it actually bounces back and forth, and we will go over it a little bit more as we... I need to actually make sure I'm going the right way. I'm not.
It's super not.
Where's the giant? There it is. Cool.
Like, oh, yep, there it is. Cool.
No, so this part of the game, this survival part of the game, I wanted to do once because it was fun figuring out where things were and what things did. Now that I've done it, I'm cool with skipping that part.
Okay,
Also,
that's
there
fair.
are wrecks everywhere, and there's a bunch of stuff you can scan at these wrecks that'll, like, that's a vending machine. We'll go over that later. I keep holding shift to run, like that's a thing you can do. Also, hey, turn off the lights. This game is very pretty in its own way, and I like that very much. So let's make sure I'm still going the correct direction. Sort of. You know what? This is fine. This is fine. Do you know anything about this game other than what little bit you played?
No. I really only played it for maybe about an hour.
Okay.
It is very... I started on survival mode and swam around a little bit, and there's very little direction. So
Yes.
I was not really into that. I had heard that it had a story that was probably good, and I was excited about that, especially since there were people comparing it to Outer Wilds, and I'm chasing
Yes.
that high who isn't chasing that dragon.
Right.
And I can, at least superficially, even at the beginning, see some comparisons with, like handcrafted, world and, first person, but not necessarily violent, even though this one is, survival. There was
Why
some
am I so
survival.
bad at going in a straight line?
I mean, there was survival elements Outer Wilds, but as soon as it was like collect 3, silicon chips and 7 trinkets in order to make like an air purifier, but an air purifier piece, and you need to make an engine chassis for the purifier, and then once it's there, it needs power, and then connect the power, but then it doesn't do anything unless you have a pipe, but then you have to go make pipes to connect the purifier, and it was just like, okay, well, I'm not really enjoying this particular part of it, so...
Yeah. Yeah, no, I get that. I super do get that.
So yes, I had ended up, what I actually ended up doing after dying to radiation, or almost the first time, and then like it was just basically like picking a random spot on the tech tree and being like, I guess I'll make this. And I made like an air pump.
So here's the fun part.
So the air pump kind of sounded like that at first, and then put some pipes in it.
Okay. So we heard the screaming.
Yes.
Let's find the screaming.
And this is coming from, by the way, David is playing, and this is coming from David. I just want to, dear viewers, I want to appreciate
what I am doing
what David
for you
is
all.
doing for you. Yes.
Okay. So let's see. Now that it's not nighttime anymore, we'll probably have a better view, and we can see what is called. Oh, right. Yeah, there's a light shift right there. Forgot about that.
I do want to say that I'm not really down on the game. It was just not for me.
Right. Like that's
there was nothing that was like, oh, this is bad. Actually, everything looked great. It looked great. Played smoothly.
Okay, I am like squinting. Because I hate this. Okay, hi.
Okay, yeah, all right, yeah, cool, all right, neat. You got a little friend.
So, yep, I got a little friend, and he's very angry, and I'm gonna hop out. I don't think I'm gonna make it, Jeff. I don't think I'm gonna make it.
I don't know. The bloody hue on the seafloor might be a bad omen.
Yeah. All right, I got a power cell.
You still got over half oxygen.
Yeah, but if I'm below 100 meters, it goes down at double speed.
I see. You could maybe make it up to the surface if you went right there.
Okay, so now that I am close to a hard surface, he is less likely to get me. Now, all this being said, okay, I think we're fine. I'm just going to go straight up. He almost never comes straight to the surface.
Almost never. So, whoop. All better.
Okay, so that blue thing up there is just saying, hey, you got a radio signal to go listen to whenever you get back. All right, so we are going to quit without saving, and we're going to go take a look at my current world and see if it's running at a glorious 2 frames per second, like it was last time I played, because I did some dumb.
You did some dumb. Sometimes you do a dumb.
Yeah.
And the worst case scenario is when the dumb persists. The best kind of dumb is the dumb that dies when the decision ends.
Yes. We'll see. So this world is going to have a different... Ignore all that overlapping text.
Ignore the text.
That did that before I made the dumb choice. Okay. Everything seems to be running at a better frame rate. So I decided to maybe build a giant above water tunnel network, because of course I did.
Okay, yeah. This seems like the sort of soothing repetition that I think that you personally look for in video games.
Yeah, sometimes I do. You'll notice I have power up there.
Your Factorios, your house flippers, your grinding and JRPGs, your Minecrafts.
I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. But I did want to actually... I meant to get away from this position just so I could go to my regular base, and I can show you Big Buddy and all that.
Ooh, Big Buddy.
Big Buddy. This is what the Aurora looks like after its core detonates. So this is the base building aspect. You normally don't build your base above water, but I could, so I did. If you see all that over there, that's my actual base, and we will get to it quickly as soon as I get to a moon bay, wherever the next one of those is. But this is pretty, right?
Mm-hmm. I don't suppose you have a scooter?
No, there's above ground stuff, there's below surface stuff that's very fast.
That makes sense.
As I said,
the name of the game is Subnautica, so...
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I believe there's a moon bay right there. This right here, if it'll let me... Yep, that right there is my go fast in water thing. All right, so let's... And instant... boop, just boop. All right. So now I'm going this way. All right, so this is a nice Leviathan class.
Oh, it's just a big friendly whale friend.
Yeah, it's a reef Leviathan, I think is what they're called.
Kind of looks like Eden from Final Fantasy VIII.
Just a little bit, yeah. So this is essentially the kind of mobility you get. I think mid game. I don't think I'm actually late game yet, but maybe I'm close. I have a lot of oxygen. I have a fairly robust base. I've got places I've gone. There's I've died like maybe a half dozen times, and some of those I did a reset. It was like, no, I don't. I need that stuff. Mm-hmm. But sometimes I have not. Sometimes I've just been like, no. I made it dumb.
What is the death penalty?
You lose some stuff.
You have to like go retrieve it from your body, kind of thing.
I think you can retrieve it, but I'm not 100% sure. So this is my base.
Fancy.
Yeah. Whoop.
Oh.
Why is it underwater?
I think you might have missed a transition.
No, this is... I know I didn't miss the transition because it's actually giving me water effects. If I miss the transition, the water effects don't happen.
Okay.
So I need to find where the hole is. And I also need to figure out...
You spent too much time on the surface. You lost your underwater senses. Everything went to disrepair.
My nuclear reactor is completely underwater. That's fine. Is the cuttlefish okay? Okay, yes, cuttlefish is okay. Okay, let's see. This is my break room. Vending machines. The break room I made. Let's see. Is the hole up here? Okay.
That seems obvious. Back behind you, right? Pouring water in from and then left, and then straight through there. To the right.
Oh, hey, there it is.
I was going to say, maybe is that giant hole in the wall perhaps the problem?
Yes, the giant hole in the wall is the problem.
Okay.
All right.
It looks like it's going down. If you look out in the... See, kind of... Okay.
Yeah, it's going down.
It's going... Okay, it's going down.
Yeah. So, this right here is the cuttlefish. Let's see if we can get a good view of his face.
He is not having it.
Okay, fine.
He's a little shy.
There he is.
Yeah, like a little smile.
If you read his entry, it's just like, sometimes you just have to form a bond with a non-sentient species to feel alive. So this is home, essentially. I've made... Where did all of my storage units go?
Were they washed away? Is that a thing that can happen?
No. Poop.
Poop.
Well, this is bad. So I was doing some dumb things. So this is not Subnautica's fault.
Okay.
This is my fault.
Right. Okay. What causes the hull breaches? Is that just over time, randomly, or?
It could also just be like the wildlife in the area.
Okay.
I don't really have any defenses set up.
You don't have like a little bot friend that auto repairs Old reaches.
You might be able to have that. I don't know. So I'm gonna drink some Woda. It could. Well, no, that doesn't make sense either. Weird. It may have just been the reason it was running so low. It had to unload a bunch of stuff. So this is Big Buddy. He's a Cyclops. It even says his name.
Where?
Right here.
Okay, that is barely legible on my preview screen. Ah, there we go.
How about that?
Some contrast. Big Buddy. Confirmed. Can confirm.
All right.
Is big, is Buddy.
So, yeah, okay. It deleted all of my additional storage. Did it delete my aquarium?
The important thing.
No,
Kinda?
it is an important thing because all these things cook into really good food. Okay. So just ignore this. It's fine.
Little creepy vines. Creepy vines.
So let's go on an adventure. So that is the gun platform. So let's go right there. So the Cyclops, as it says when you first get it, is meant to be piloted by a team of 3, and it's just me.
Very good.
So, also, it's a little hard to see where you're going even without vines all over your face, so you have cameras. You can do this whole thing, and it makes it very atmospheric when you're just kind of running in a straight line to a place. Oh, that's my vertical pipe. I was like, what is that light? Yes, it's mine. I did it on purpose. Okay, and this is the above camera. Do you like the color scheme?
Yes. Very magenta. Very bold.
So you can also just, you can crest the waves.
Where are you heading to? I assume the gun platform.
Is this a cloud texture?
Kinda.
That I'm going straight towards?
Looks like, it looks like it would be smoke or something. I don't know what would be causing smoke, but...
Yeah, especially in a world full of water. That is interesting. What is
that
this?
A whirlpool? Or just loading zone?
Oh, okay. It's the gun platform.
Okay.
Okay. It's having to redo some stuff because I made dumb decisions.
Now, you keep alluding to this. I have to know, what were the dumb decisions that led your game to being, I'm going to assume, a little bit more unstable than it is usually?
Okay, so I had some mods downloaded for the sake of ease of use, like one that auto sorts anything you put in it, one that that's weird. One that auto sorts any of the items you put in it, one that automatically unloads your sea moth, and then I also did that no cost sheet to play around with some things and see if physics would do stuff. The problem is, I think I was not removing enough individual actors or whatever you call them in game development. High School of Fish. Whatever you call them in game development. That.
So you basically think that you were overloading memory?
Everything. Yeah.
Okay.
And this was after I tried to do a bunch of stuff with Monster Hunter to make it less unstable.
Sure.
Because, mods. Oh, hi, buddy.
What are your graphic settings? They seem a little low.
Right now, they are a little low. Shall I?
Yeah. Crank it. Crank that.
All right.
Got 1070 Ti. It's supposed to be sufficient.
Capable? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
there we go.
The pop-in was a little bit noticeable. I think that would also help with that weird... well, hopefully it would help with the load-in of, like, the world chunks just a little bit in front of you. Maybe not.
Yeah, the game is trying to handle a whole lot all at once, and now I'm trying to remember. Actually, I think
Textures look a lot better though. It's not as muddy as it was.
Yeah,
It was not doing the game any service having low texture quality. So
right, I was, in my defense, it wasn't set to low. Is that where the opening is? No, it wasn't set to low. It was set to medium,
which is perfectly fine.
Yeah, it's great. Okay. Oh, now it's chugging just a tiny bit. I am looking for a giant opening in the wall.
Okay.
It should be fairly obvious.
Yeah, I say, do you know like the direction that it's on?
Yeah, I think that's actually it.
Okay. Do you have a compass? Oh, it's in the corner. Okay. Kinda?
Yep. No, that's not the compass. That's just showing what direction.
The relative direction the camera's facing.
Yes. So if I want a compass, there's my compass.
Okay, very good.
I have a compass when I'm not in this.
The large friend.
Yeah, not in Big Buddy.
Gigantic Amigo.
So this is the first piece of alien tech you get to.
Now, is it alien tech, or is it just the tech of the planet that you're on?
I mean, it's the tech of the planet we're on.
Okay.
Like, yeah, that's fine.
It's not technically alien.
It's not alien to the planet, but it is. It's alien to me. Okay?
Fair enough. Relative alien.
So.
Looks like you're filling up with water a little bit there.
Okay. See how it's not doing the water effects? That's a glitch.
I see.
Okay. Now, I can hop into this sea moth. I had one named Little Buddy, and then it exploded.
I see.
So, this is the part of the survival aspect that I actually really, really like, is taking Big Buddy and Little Buddy around and just looking at stuff and finding things and getting ready for the long haul and all that stuff.
But the buddy system is a proven system.
It is. Yeah, having your terror buddy or your
I guess your cuddle buddy is
your cuddle buddy,
which is needed usually after the terror buddy is needed.
Mm-hmm. Then so this, like, you find this area and you're like, ooh, everything's very pretty. Ooh, I actually forgot to scan this.
Zoop.
So what does it give me? Alien rifle.
The alien rifle is named Data Downloads. I assume that's how you pronounce it. I can't speak the alien language, obviously. I'm just trying to Anglicanize it, sort of.
So there is a mod that gives you this rifle. I did see that. I was like, oh, that's fun. So there's also a doomsday device in this facility that is thankfully non-functional. But yeah, this whole thing is a giant gun platform. Which, spoilers, is why the Aurora crash landed. You figure that out pretty quick.
Is this, and if this is, well, maybe I don't want to know for people that who play the game, because I feel like probably discovering that's a good part of it. But I'm going to say, is this just that TNG episode where they
which TNG episode
where they get shot down? I forget the premise exactly, but it was basically an ancient civilization that the only thing that survived was like the automated defenses and the what is essentially the holograms that sell them to buyers. So it was basically the only thing left of the civilization were the weapon platforms that they had built and the AIs that they used to operate and sell them. And everything else was destroyed by their hubris. And then I think that was in TNG, and then the obviously the crew of the Enterprise goes and discovers this, the shocking revelation that, there actually is no civilization left. They've only been interacting with the
the holograms.
Yeah, the holograms or the AIs that were left. But yeah, whereas basically like it was just automatically shooting things down still, even like thousands or hundreds of thousands of years after the actual civilization had been long extinct. It's actually a little bit like that. I'm trying to make a reference, but then I forgot. It went out of my head. It's a short story from what's his name.
Yep.
Damn it! What's his name?
I can't help you there.
I know.
I need to not run into stuff.
Bradbury.
Is he?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Something about rain. Hold on, I'm gonna look it up. You do your thing.
Yep. So there's another Reaper Leviathan here. Since I'm in Big Buddy, you might think, oh, well, you're fine. There's no way you'll be in any kind of danger. Incorrect. Big Buddy does not have offensive capabilities.
Here's some serendipity. Ray Bradbury does have a short story called The Long Rain about madness induced by people crashing on a planet that is always raining nonstop. Which is not what I was thinking of, but does fit. Still looking. Hold on. I know it's got... I just have to up my Google foo.
Okay, so that little thing on the radar shows me where the Reaper was. Oh, there he is. Hi, buddy. I'm not here. Whoop. Okay, I'm here. Boop.
Warning.
I got a shield.
Attack. Warning.
I got a shield. Bite me. Okay. Hull is holding okay. I am getting out of here. I think I'm literally just turning in a circle. Let me turn this on. Get the above camera. Okay. So that Reaper is one of the ones that will... Oh, that's bad. Huh.
Are you going to have to do an EVA, kind of, fix that issue?
Well, not an EVA. Hopefully it's also broken inside. So what I'm going to do... Oh, man, all of my spare power cells were in all the... Alright, there we go. Again, the real big guys tend to not come to the surface. Oh, I need to do this. Boop. Turn that off. Alright. Because that drains battery like no one's business. Alright. Let's see. There is a hole over here. Okay, I might have to EVA this. We'll see. Let me turn the lights back on, though. Because you'd think, oh, just point it there. No.
Okay, I found it. I finally found it.
Okay, what is it? Thank
God.
God.
I was not that wrong. Okay, it's There Will Come Soft Rains. Okay, that's the short story. And that's the one that is just describing all of the automatic appliances and machines and things that are running in California after a nuclear apocalypse. So, there's no humans left, and it's just describing all of the machines that are still running, doing their daily tasks for no human masters, basically. Still talking to them as if they're there, like making food that's not getting eaten, generating power that's not being used for anything, etc., etc.
Right.
My reference stands. That other one was serendipitous, sort of coincidental.
And who was that by?
Ray Bradbury.
Okay, it was a Ray Bradbury. Okay, so I fixed the Cyclops, and everything's fine.
Very
so
good.
I am at the point of the game where, like, if I do a self-scan, you'll see I'm infected. Oh no. So
you didn't do proper social distancing.
No. Topical.
Yeah, it's topical. A topical about what? Who knows? It could be about anything.
Yeah. So I'm at the point in the game where I feel like if I do anything that's actually impactful and meaningful in any way, it's going to be spoilers.
Okay, that's fair.
So I wanted to show you the parts that are somewhat terrifying and like the parts that are a little cool.
Yeah,
so you can mystery. Go super deep in this game, and not like, oh man, that's deep, but like this thing can go almost 1,000 meters down. And there is I'm trying to remember. Oh yeah, there's a setting in the console command where you can actually make it to where you have to worry about the bends.
Oh boy.
So you have to worry about nitrogen bubbles forming in your blood and all that. Those aren't sand sharks. What are those? Bone sharks.
Bone sharks. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So this is a lot of what the game is. It's just kind of exploring around, trying to find new tech, trying not to get destroyed by giant sea creatures. Using the shield uses that up super fast. I had 100% when we started.
Mm-hmm.
But that is this game, and I actually like it a whole lot. Heartily recommend. Because even, like, this is pretty. You know?
Yeah.
Even if it's also somewhat terrifying sometimes. You know?
Deepwater is terrifying.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is.
Thalassophobia, in case those out there are wondering. I know that off the top of my head. I forget a Ray Bradbury short story title, but I can remember what thalassophobia is.
I mean, hey, you got to have your priorities.
Yep.
So this is what the loop tends to look like. I will take my boat down somewhere. Whoop.
You find a vista.
Oh, right. I should find a vista.
As Sekiro has imparted upon our
right
our style now, we have to have a...
Wait, was that Sekiro or was that Darksiders 3? Also, I just hit a fish. It's dead.
Oh, sad.
I just ran into a wall.
Maybe it killed you.
And another wall. If anybody killed me, it was my own hubris. Okay, stop.
It's always the case.
Okay, we're just gonna... Okay.
I think, maybe it was Darksiders 3. Although we were doing the same time, so who could remember?
Right. I can't.
If there are Jeff and David Show lore people out there that want to let us know, then it's fine.
What am I stuck on? Okay, hold on.
I'll just wait.
Hold on.
That's what editing's for.
There we go.
I hear that horn. Gotta hear that horn. Okay. That's a good bawooga.
Yeah, it's a real great way to get yourself caught, too. So let's...
Oh no, that's the conning tower. I don't trust this one.
All right, here's your vista.
This one seems a little bit more trustworthy, a little bit more even.
Maybe. Oh, shoot.
Because
I don't have... Okay.
Because it's an even keel.
Oh my god. Okay.
I feel like your reaction wasn't the reaction of someone that got it but was pointedly ignoring it. It was someone that missed
not.
it.
Wait, what is that?
Point that out.
Okay. Like, I don't know what that is. Hold on. I have to find a thing.
While David is trying to explore the Black Ocean, which is kind of the whole thing.
Saw a blinking red light.
It's a mystery. You have to know what's over there.
Yeah.
But if you enjoyed watching this video, feel free to do the YouTube things like commenting and subscribing to the channel. We also have a Patreon that you can support us at with a few different tiers. And also, if you want to, you can just donate by sending money to a PayPal account, which we also have set up in the description. We love making these videos for you, and all that support really goes a long way towards making it so that we can keep making them. Also, we're about 2 months away from having done this for a decade. So anyways.
Yay! Also, Vista. Ooh.
Vista. Okay. I think maybe you can get out of the... Just get out and just surface, and then... Okay. So you're not constantly dipping. Blood was spilled this night. I assume Blood Moon Rising.
Right. Well, it's always there. It's a very violent, like the old Mitch Hedberg joke. If fish could talk, the ocean would be very loud.
Mm-hmm. The end.
Subnautica.